Welcome back. In the previous video, we set up and ran an offline and censored large language model directly from the command line using OLLAMA. Now that you have the model up and running, it's time to make it more user-friendly. In this second video, I'll show you how to create a simple yet powerful interface for the offline LLM, one that mimics the look and feel of tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, or Grok. You'll be able to interact with the model just like you would with any online chatbot, but without needing an internet connection and with full control over your data. Start by opening your browser and searching for AnythingLLM. Click on the official website, just like the one shown on my screen. Once you're there, select your operating system as Windows and then download the x64 installer. This will begin downloading the installer file to your system. Once the download is complete, locate the installer file in your Downloads folder. Double-click to run it, and then follow the on-screen installation steps. When the installer asks you to choose the installation path, it's a good idea to select the same drive where you previously saved your OLLAMA files. While it's not mandatory, it helps keep everything organized. For example, in my case, I store the OLLAMA files on drive D, so I'm setting the installation path to d:/, then \anythingLLM. Just replace D with your own drive letter if it's different, like C, E, or F, depending on where you save your files. Once you click the Install button, the installation process will begin. It might take a bit of time, so be patient. Make sure you have a stable internet connection throughout, because AnythingLLM will automatically download several important files during this step. These are necessary for the application to work properly. While AnythingLLM is installing in the background, let's move on to step 2, creating a .env file. This file is important because it defines key settings like the address and port that AnythingLLM will use to communicate with the local OLLAMA files stored on your computer. Without this file, the connection between the interface and the model won't work correctly, so let's make sure we set it up properly. Again, make sure to update the drive letter in the file path to match the one where you installed the AnythingLLM application. I've included the exact template in the description below, so you can simply copy and paste it. Just remember to change the drive letter to match your setup. Also, make sure to save the .env file inside the AnythingLLM folder where the program is being installed. This step is crucial for everything to connect properly. The installation may take some time, depending on your device's performance and internet speed. But once it's complete, before clicking Finish, make sure to uncheck the box that says, Run AnythingLLM automatically. We're doing this because we first need to serve the OLLAMA files manually using PowerShell. I covered this step in detail in the first video, so I'll assume you've already watched that and have the OLLAMA files ready to go. On the screen now, I've displayed the 3 PowerShell commands you need to enter, one at a time, to start serving the model. Just paste each command into PowerShell and press Enter after each. Once you see the model successfully serving in PowerShell, just like it's shown on the screen, you're good to go. Now, you can open the AnythingLLM application. It should launch without any issues. Once the app opens, go to the LLM Preferences section and select OLLAMA as your provider. At this point, the .env file should load automatically. However, if it doesn't, you might see a warning message, similar to the one shown on screen, saying it couldn't automatically detect the provider endpoint. Don't worry. Since we already created and saved the .env file correctly, you don't need to enter anything manually. Just scroll down to the bottom of the page. You'll find a section labeled Auto Detect. Click it, and AnythingLLM should automatically pick up all the necessary settings from the .env file. Next, click on the forward arrow a couple of times to continue through the setup steps. You can skip the survey when prompted. It's optional and won't affect the functionality. Eventually, you'll reach a screen where you're asked to name your model. You can choose any name you like. For simplicity, I'll just stick with the default name, OLLAMA. After naming your model, click Finish to complete the setup. You should now see the main chat interface, where you can start typing your questions or prompts directly. Because everything is running locally, your inputs will be sent to the OLLAMA model you're hosting on your machine, and you'll get responses just like with any online AI, but completely offline and uncensored. To confirm everything is working correctly, you can check the PowerShell window. You should see the chat requests you send being processed there. The model will respond to every question you ask through the AnythingLLM interface. Remember, before using AnythingLLM each time, you need to serve the model in PowerShell by running those 3 commands we covered earlier. This step is essential to get everything up and running. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial as much as I enjoyed making it. Thanks for following along.